Good morning and happy Holy Saturday. Holy Saturday, it's Holy Saturday. Welcome to the last Saturday in the month of March. And the second to last day I get to wear this tie. That makes me sad. Actually, hold on a second. That's how old this tie is. I can't get like that back half of the tie and little hooks back here. There you go. So let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. I would say that my low is, what's my low? I guess I didn't really get that much sleep last night. I mean, I'm not tired at the moment, but it's probably going to hit me at some point later today. Watch it. It's probably going to hit me at after I do this video. I'll stop, press record, I'll have this video start uploading, and then I just immediately fall asleep. I mean, seriously, right now it's 25 of 7. So, needless to say, I'm up pretty early. Especially on I've been up early on Saturdays before, so yeah, I'm not too upset. But I'll be out and about all day, so I'll be able to keep myself busy until I'm able to go to church, which, yeah, that's my high, is the fact that we made it to Easter weekend. And quite literally, you know what? I came to this realization last night, but for those of you guys who don't already know, I've been going to Nick's every Friday night for dinner, particularly for the fish fry. And I love Nick's fish fry. I think it's the best in this whole area, at least in the area where I live. And I love it. I look forward to it every week. But I'm not going to lie. I really do miss having meat on Fridays. And I'm ready to go back to that next week. So, naturally, I'm quite excited about it. But, going to Nick's last night, that was fun. I got to see some friends last night there. It was great. And my act of kindness was, and this is actually part of my low too, my grandma is still under the weather. And, well, here's the thing. I know she's been sick for a couple weeks now. It's just the fact that, she's 89 years old. And the kindness, and when you're that old and you get a stomach bug, it's going to take a lot out of you. But she is slowly getting better day by day. So, that's nice. Although, I only, seriously, this whole week, I think I've only seen her once. And, I do love my grandma. I do love to see her, but, they can be, kind of worrisome. So, my act of kindness was I got her a chocolate milkshake from McDonald's, because one of my problems with my grandma right now is she doesn't really eat very much, but she'll have a milkshake from McDonald's though, so I got her a milkshake. So yeah, that was my day yesterday, and it was a good Friday, no pun intended. Well, yeah, who am I kidding? I love puns. Of course the pun was intended. And I'm actually a little bit conflicted. Because I'm the kind of person who really does prefer having Easter in the month of April. Just because when Easter is in April, you're really that much closer to, Memorial Day weekend when my family opens up its cottage up at Hugo Lake. But, and I know, tomorrow's March 31st, which is Easter, and Easter's one of my favorite holidays. I just wish it wasn't, seriously, even if Easter was in April 1st, I'd be okay with it. And the only reason why it's not is, leap year. Seriously, it's a leap year day. That's why Easter is not on, April 1st. Don't get me wrong, having a leap year once every 4 years is great. And the last 2 times I've done a leap year day video, I loved it. Although, I have noticed that every time I've done a leap year day video, something bad happened afterwards. I mean, I don't even want to get into what happened in 2020, believe me. But honestly, this year, so far the bad thing that's happened is everyone in my family's been getting sick, obviously including my grandma. It got me a couple weeks ago. Although, now that I think about it, I really should consider what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Because, yeah, I know it's Easter, and it's honestly about as good a time as any to reflect on what's happened all of Lent. But it's also the last day of March. Considering, like, literally over the last, gosh, at least 7 months, I've been doing, like, each month in retrospective. I gotta do that tomorrow, too. Here's the thing. Like, before my computer got broken, like, all my files and all my information regarding what I was writing down and what I was talking about regarding all the good things that happened during the month, like, they're all gone. I mean, luckily, with my new, well, here's the thing. It's my old computer that works like it's brand new. Unfortunately, it works like it's brand new, meaning all those files are gone. Seriously, like, I had to because one thing I like to do on my old computer, is I have Pokemon games on it, ROMs and stuff. And for those who don't know, there's a system called PK Hex where you can actually make like competitively viable Pokemon, and you can download them to, well, now it would be your Nintendo Switch for, Pokemon, well, now Scarlet and Violet. But what I like to do is I make them for my ROMs on my computer. Seriously, like, I'm getting a team for Pokemon Platinum ready, and it's like all pseudo-legendaries and Gyarados. It's sick. Seriously, like, if you play Pokemon Platinum, you literally have almost a full team of pseudo-legendaries at that point, because it's Generation 4. You got Dragonite, Tyranitar, Metagross, Salamence, and Garchomp. And Gyarados because I need a water type. That's what I do. I mean, here's the thing. I love Pokemon, I really do. And anytime I come up with a team for playing through a ROM, whether it's Fire Red or Leaf Green or Emerald or Platinum, it's really hard to determine who your team of 6 is going to be. Especially when, like, this is back when you had to have HM slaves. For those of you who don't know, HMs were moves that interacted with the environment within the games. Like Cut and Strength and Surf. I mean, getting a Surf slave is really easy, especially since Surf is one of the best water type moves in the game. So, as long as you have a Pokemon that knows Surf, that's actually good. That works. In fact, that's actually why water starters are really appealing in the games. Like, your Squirtles, your Totodiles, and your Mudkips and such. Because they can all learn Surf. Actually, for Totodile and Mudkip, you'd have to learn Waterfall, which is also very good. But, actually, like, Squirtle, Piplup, especially offensive, Oshawott, Froakie, actually, who am I thinking? Actually, like, I'm trying to come up with Pokemon with water type stars that are especially viable. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember the evolved forms of the pre-evolutions of Primarina and Inteleon. I'm so sorry, I can't remember them right now. I mean, not for nothing. That's actually the one thing, like, if ever I see a Pokemon in Super Smash Bros., I'm really glad, like, why? I mean, I get why they had to have Jigglypuff in there because it was so popular in the anime. But at this point, like, literally every Pokemon in those games, with the exceptions of Pikachu and Pichu, are all, like, final evolutions. Why aren't you using those? Basically, this is a big old tangent saying, I love playing Pokemon on my computer. It's a lot of fun. What was I talking? Oh, right. I was talking about, what I do at the end of every month. basically, today I'm going to have to really think about everything that's happened in the last month, which surprisingly was a lot. But I'll get into that when we get to that. I am looking forward to, like, this weekend, though. I am. I mean, get to spend all day today with my family. I get to spend quite a lot of tomorrow with my other family. You guys know who you are. Although I just because here's the thing. I'm already going to Easter Vigil Mass tonight at 7 o'clock. And obviously, since I'm getting dinner afterwards, it's going to be a very late evening. There's something I'm making for going to the Easter brunch I'm going to tomorrow. But I'm also considering going to church at 8:30 tomorrow. Considering I also have to do my live vlog, I'm not even going to get 4 hours of sleep. It's going to be hell in a handbasket. But, I mean, not for nothing, but Jesus did suffer and die for our sins yesterday. You know, he went through that. Surely I can do this. Oh, gosh. Right, I was basically trying to talk about how, like, there are certain water stars that are better off using surf and other water stars that are better off using waterfall. That's what I was trying to get earlier. In case I clearly got off tangent. I know, I've been doing that a lot lately. I'm sorry. And what's worse is, like, I don't realize I go off tangent until, like, after I stop pressing record. I mean, don't get me wrong, every single one of these videos has been very much unscripted. Very much so. I mean, yeah, whenever I do like a Hot Ones episode reaction or a One Piece manga chapter reaction, like I have something in front of me to read off of, but they're more like notes. Well, actually with One Piece manga chapters, I'm legit reacting to something new. With the Hot Ones episodes, those are notes. Like, what I say is completely unscripted. So, take that what you will. There's a tickle in my throat. Anyway, should be a really good day today. Got a lot to do, a lot to plan. Gotta get up super duper early tomorrow. May or may not be looking forward to that. Anything else? Right now, the only thing I can hope for is, yeah, I'm going to church at 7 o'clock tonight. It's been, not since 2011 have I been to an Easter Vigil Mass. And this service literally took till midnight. That was 13 years ago. I don't think I'm going to have that problem this year. In fact, the last 2 times I've been at Easter Vigil Mass that started at 7 o'clock, I was out within an hour and 50 minutes. So under 2 hours. Which is good because even Jesus left Mass after 2 hours. So we'll see. For those of you guys who are wondering why Easter Vigil Mass can take so long, for the most part, it really is a traditional service. I mean, there's a candlelight entrance where you get to light some candles and walk inside. So that's kind of cool. But what can take forever is if anyone has to do a baptism, a confirmation, or if they're receiving First Holy Communion, that's the first time they receive the body and blood of Christ. Like, depending on how many people that is, it can really take a long time. So, again, last 2 years, I haven't had that much of a problem. I mean, last year there was 2 people, but they were a couple, so they pretty much did it together. And I think all they really had to do was their confirmation and First Holy Communion. So, that didn't, well, really it's either baptism or confirmation, your First Holy Communion when everyone else goes up to actually get, again, the body and blood of Christ. Well, I'm being very technical here. So, yeah, in case anyone's wondering why services like this can take a long time, now you know. And yes, I have had to go through that before myself. In fact, I had to, only one time I've ever had to go to an Easter Vigil Mass that lasted legitimately until midnight. It was my junior year of college. I went to Gettysburg College. And I just came back from a track meet. I immediately headed on over to the nearby Catholic church. And from like, I think the service started like 7:30. It was like 11:45 when we got out. And I got like no dinner. And not to mention the next day I got sick and I had to work on a school project. That day kind of sucked. But happy Easter to me that day. Yeah, I had to spend all Easter working on a school project. I don't think I even went for brunch. But yeah, that's the craziest Easter I ever had. Arguably the worst Easter I ever had. But I'm thinking tomorrow it's going to be one of the very best. I hope y'all like this video. If you like this video on the YouTube channel, on social media. As always, I'm very humbling this video for all of you guys watching the show today. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Did I say happy Saturday? Happy Saturday, everybody. And remember, for me, you guys want to talk or channel, we're doing here to Lent and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.